So, hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the Heraldic Beast kind of archetype. And these guys are a little bit obnoxious to search, but we'll find a way, I guess. Maybe if we search Herald, it's not too bad because there's also like these ritual Herald cards. Wait, what was this one do? Herald of Creation. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then target one level 7 or higher monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. This is soft once returned. This looks like it could be used to loop something dumb. Alright. Continuing on, anyways. Let's see. If this card is sent to the graveyard, by any means, add one Heraldic Beast monster from your deck to your hand except for Heraldic Beast Leo. Seems good, I guess. So we could Foolish Burial Heraldic Beast Leo in order to add any Heraldic Beast we want. And we can also discard this for cost to search another Heraldic Beast, so 3 of. And then we have Heraldic Beast Unicorn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one psychic XYZ monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but negate its effects. This should be fine, actually. Yeah, seems like a decent effect. I'm not sure like how consistently we can get this into the graveyard, so we'll put this at 3 for now, but yeah. If we can target any psychic XYZ monsters we want, then we can bring back any psychic XYZ that we put into the graveyard and convert it into the new card. Let's see. Not this one. What was the name of it? Crest of Heart. Aha, this one. Shadow Stream. You can also XYZ summon this card using a monster you control whose original name is number 69 Heraldry Crest. So if we have some form of number 69 Heraldry Crest in the graveyard, we should be able to bring it back and then XYZ on top of it into a Shadow Stream. This is not hard once per turn. When your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, or an opponent's monster declares an attack, quick effect. Special summon from your extra deck, one number 69 Heraldry Quest, Dark Matter Demolition. Using this face up card. Control as material, then destroy that opponent's monster. Alright. And then, does this guy have an effect? It has to be card your opponent controls. And then Flash of Heraldry, I think that's like maybe a 1 of. And then we have Charged Up Heraldry. There's no negates on this, right? Special summon 2 Heraldic Beast monsters from your deck in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except for Psychic or Machine monsters. This is searchable. We only need this as like maybe a 2 of. We'll check later, I guess. Check back later. Augmented Heraldry. Neither player can target Psychic XYZ monsters on the field with Spell Trap cards or effects. Once per turn, you can discard one Heraldic Beast monster, add one Heraldry Spell Trap from your deck to your hand, except for Augmented Heraldry. You cannot normally special summon the turn you activate this effect, except for Psychic XYZ monsters and Heraldic Beast monsters, even if this card leaves the field. So if we're playing some different archetype, like for example Ryziel alongside this, I think we would skip Augmented Heraldry and just not run this field spell. But let's build this pier first, I guess, so we'll go Augmented Heraldry. 3 of, I guess. Feels like a 3 of to me. Unless there's like a really good card to search this. Heraldry Reborn. This isn't a Heraldic Beast. These guys are Heraldic Beasts. And then there's some XYZs here that are also not Heraldic Beasts. Okay. Aberconway. If this card is in the graveyard, you can banish one other Heraldic Beast Aberconway from your graveyard, then target one Heraldic Beast monster in your graveyard, add the target to your hand. When this card is summoned, you can make all level 5 or higher monsters you currently control become 4. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face of XYZ monster you control with no materials and 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in your graveyard. Attach those monsters from the graveyard to that face of XYZ monsters materials. Doesn't seem that useful, honestly. Amphisbaena. Discard one other Heraldic Beast monster special summon this card from your hand. maybe as a one-of for now. You discard one Heraldic Beast monster. This card gains 800 attack until the end of its turn. A Heraldic Beast Griffin. Send a Heraldic Beast monster from your deck to the graveyard, except for Heraldic Beast Griffin. Special summon this card from your hand. As a lock. That's for the rest of this turn. And be treated as 2 materials for an XYZ summon of a number XYZ monster that requires 3 or more materials. Okay. What is this? Unearthed Beast. What are you? Winged Beast. I don't really know if there's a good way to search that. Okay. Fish. If this card is no more special summoned, you can discard 1 card, add 2 heraldry spell traps from your deck. There we go. Yep. You can banish this card from graveyard, then target 2 heraldic beast monsters in your graveyard with the same name. They have to be the same name. Special summon them in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn. Seems good, honestly, just in general. 3 of. So the fact here is the one I really care about right now. Banish this card from your graveyard. And target 2 heraldic beast monsters in your graveyard with the same name. How can we make this guy? 5 level 4 monsters. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. Soft monster, you detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 face-up XYZ monster your opponent controls. Yeah. No. This card's special summon negate the effects of all other XYZ monsters currently on the field. Starts a chain. And copy effect. How about this? If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send 2 heraldic beast monsters from your deck to the graveyard. That's actually useful. So we could go special summon Patriarch, I guess. But wait, how do we send this to the graveyard? Well, it's just if it's sent at all, right? So we can go Patriarch into Heraldry Crest. Right? No, wait, that's number 18. Heraldry Patriarch. Not Heraldry Crest. And because of how this works, this requires 4 level 4 monsters, so we'll have to go. This requires the least materials, this requires 3 level 4 monsters. This effect is mandatory. Okay. I think we can also make like Tempt Free Doer. Advanced Heraldry are target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in your graveyard, special summon both those targets, and immediately after this effect results XYZ summon 1 XYZ monster using only those 2. Using those 2 monsters only. No hard ones per turn. Slap 3 of those in. Yuki. Heraldry Record. When an effect of your opponent's XYZ monster is activated by detaching its own XYZ materials, negate the activation if you destroy it. Heraldry Change. When opponent's monster declares an attack, special summon 1 Heraldic Beast monster from your hand, then end the battle phase. That's funny, but not that useful, huh? Yeah, after seeing that card, I think Heraldry Reborn seems significantly worse. Unless it's necessary for a combo, I don't see why you would play this. Hmm. Just flip-flopping on this a little bit. Okay. Does this have to detach? No. Hmm. Very strange. How would we put something into the graveyard anyways? Yeah, I'm kind of lost. So... let's start with checking relate cards. Well, that's not helpful in the slightest. Aha, Heraldic Beast 8 heal. Wait, that's kind of terrible. I had a feeling I missed a card somewhere though. Spells and traps. Yeah, I think I found all of the cards that are relevant here. Well then, I think we can throw in Astraltopia, maybe, right? Is there anything that prevents us from using Astraltopia? I don't think so, right? From the extra deck. Yeah, sure. Reinforcement of army. Related cards. We could use any of these cards now. I think we definitely want Numbers Protection for starters. Numbers Wall is just funny, so we'll put that in as well. That's just good, right? That's just a potential extra body. And it can send one other card from your hand or field to the graveyard, so if I needed to, I can use this to send like a Heraldry Crest or something, so I can then reborn it later. Maybe. Something like that. I don't know. Kind of Thief Redoer, and then we just get a bunch of generics. Seems like a plan, I guess, from here. Like, I don't know. Seems like solid enough, maybe. But whatever the last trap we want throw in here, it's like fine, I guess. Oh, what do we put in for intros? I don't know. We'll just put in whatever for fun. DD Crow, sure. And the extra deck, I guess we could throw in like Zeus Typhon. SP, just some generic stuff, I guess. Whatever. Those come up on later turns, potentially, and they're just useful to have in general. And we randomly have Mysterion here. Because, I don't know, I was looking at Mysterion earlier, I guess. And we have a pretty solid list here, I think. We can also technically search for certain rank up spells if we were interested with the Astraltopia. So for Pier, I think this list is like pretty okay. Maybe I'm missing something like really blatantly obvious. I think Tenki doesn't add anything, right? Beast Warrior, Beast, Wing Beast, Fish. Oh, right. Huh. Well, actually, there was that one card you play in Raid Raptor. I don't remember the name. It was like something like Nest, maybe? No. Wait, Swallow's Nest. Tribute one face up winged beast monster. Special summon one winged beast monster. Your deck with the same level as the tribute monster out on the field. I think there was another card similar to this. There should be another card that actually summons instead. Or not summon, adds. Swallow's Cowrie. Tribute one winged beast monster in your hand or face a field. Add one winged beast monster from your deck to your hand with the same level that the tributed monster had. So if we have a level 4 winged beast archetype, we could tribute to add Griffin. Does have like an extra deck lock on it though, which is a little bit nasty. How many interactions does this actually end on? I have no clue. Let's just do a test hand, I guess. Yeah, this is fine, right? Well, let's see. Griffin can send a Heraldic Beast monster. Special summon itself. No idea what we're adding. Do we have to add something? The add is when we send Leo, and then Leo's effect is to add. And it's hard once per turn, unfortunately. So then if we add this, we can discard the other Leo. Or we can actually start with Augmented Heraldry, right? Discarding the Leo to add something. Cannot no more special summon the turn you activate this effect except for Psychic XYZ monsters and Heraldic Beast monsters. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Advanced Heraldry art, we can add this. Charged up Heraldry. Tribute one monster. Oh, charge up Heraldry. That's how we're supposed to... My brain, like, completely fried. That's how we were supposed to get the guy into the graveyard, I guess. In defense position... Uh-huh. They're not negated, though. Right? I don't think these guys really do much. They don't have to be the same name, do they? No. Okay. So we can special summon Stad Whale with that effect as well. Discard a card, add 2 Heraldry spell traps. Oh, but this does have a hard once per turn. You can tribute any monster for this, actually. You can banish this card from your graveyard that target 2 Heraldic Beast monsters in your graveyard with the same name. I think we can manage that. Then... well, what do we do after this? We can make Baguska actually here, I think, in some cases, so that's probably not bad. And then if we use Leo as material, we can detach Leo, trigger Leo. Probably fine, I guess. Not a super big deal. Main thing I'm wondering is just what we're making, honestly. We can add Flash of Heraldry. If we're really feeling it, we could run like 2 Flash of Heraldry because it's not like recyclable. I mean, aside from that, I don't see anything like super interesting. This allows you to send any card, right? So we could send the field spell if we add the field spell. Neither player can target psychic XYZ monsters on the field with spells, / trap cards, or effects, so monsters can still target. So this protection's not even that good. It just has the soft once per turn effect to like oh, soft once per turn. That's something, I guess. Hmm. Soft once per turn, eh? Well, there's one card that actually adds the other cards to hand. That might be relevant now. But that's Aber Conway. But you need multiple Aber Conways in the graveyard, so that's like annoying. This looks like a kind of a mess, honestly. So yeah, I'll just call it quits here for today. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.